Welcome. My name's Susan, and today we're going to do about a 20-minute meditation on breathing. So I invite you to get really comfortable. Maybe you like to sit. Maybe you'd prefer to lie down if your body is uncomfortable sitting. So coming into a comfortable position for you, I'm going to speak as though you're sitting, but if you're lying, just adapt to fit you. And then as you come into a comfortable seated position, allow your hands to rest gently on your lap, palms up or down. Invite the eyes to close. Drop into the body a little bit more than you are right now. Come into stillness with the body. And I invite you during these next few minutes to stay in stillness. When the urge comes to move, if you can, just stay with the urge and don't actually move. If it becomes too uncomfortable, of course you move, but invite that commitment from yourself to come into stillness. First, I want you to feel into the body, to feel your feet softening. Really have a sense of being inside the feet, the little bones, the nails, the toes, if you have them all. Maybe you have pains or aches of the feet. And then have a sense of moving up through the ankles and the shins and calves, the knees and thighs. And then have a sense of your bum on the chair, or if you're lying down on the ground or the couch or your bed. Feeling the hips and the pelvic bone, the genitals, softening through this whole area. Through the waist. Feel the whole waist around from the front to the back. Feel the lower back that connects up to the waist. Feel your belly full and round. And as you breathe in, just let the belly soften. And on your next exhale, you're going to move up into the ribs with an awareness of the heart and the lungs. And we're going to come back here in just a minute. First, we're going to allow the shoulders and the arms and the hands to be heavy and soft. And an invitation to this whole spine to be long. Feel an opening in the chest and in the sternum. The shoulders maybe just reach for the shoulder blades, reach for each other a little bit, and they drop even more. And have a sense of softening through the whole body up till now. Being in the body. And on the next exhale, you're going to bring your awareness up to the throat and the neck. Feel all four sides and let them be long equally, and maybe tucking the chin a little bit. Bringing yourself into comfort and awareness, softening and presence. And let the jaws open and soften. Feel an attunement to the whole inside of your mouth, the gums, the teeth, the tongue. And soften in the mouth. And then as you move with your awareness on the next out breath, moving up to the nostrils. We're going to return back here in just a moment, the nostrils and the lungs, obviously. And before we do that, we're going to continue moving up through the cheeks, and the eyes, feeling all around the eyes soften, letting the eyeballs fall back, feeling the forehead and the scalp and the hair and the ears. So you have a sense of yourself sitting here or lying here. You're aware of the skeleton, the bones, the skull. You're aware of the flesh surrounding it, the muscles, the tendons. And then you deepen into sensations of the body. And now we're going to bring our attention to the nostrils, keeping the mouth gently but firmly closed, allowing the slight coolness of the air to come in the nostrils, softening the lining of the nostrils. And as you breathe in, coming right up through the top of the nostrils, the top of the nose, and then have a sense of the breath coming all the way down into the body. And as you breathe in, you're going to expand the belly and the diaphragm, the ribs and the lungs in your imagination and feeling it in the body. So we're just going to settle into this for a moment or so, just expanding the breath, taking your time. And if you're experiencing any resistance or tightness, just kind of notice that and let it know you see, you hear, you feel the resistance. If you feel any anxiety or distress, also say, hello, I see you. And if it's possible for you, continue to expand your breathing, just gently following your own rhythm. And now I'm going to invite you with tenderness and gentleness to count. So on your next in-breath, if it feels right for you, you're going to count to 4. I'll lead the first couple of rounds. So breathing in, 1, 2, 3, 4, and just that little pause at the top, and then exhale to the count of 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing into the count of 4, 3, 2, 1. And then exhale to the count of 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now your own in-breath to the count of 4 and your own exhale to the count of 6. Sitting with that, letting the counting be your guide without having to get it exactly right. Just trying this for a moment or so. And when the mind wanders, with a gentle sense of compassion and non-judgment, bringing it back to the counting. And now this may feel exactly right for you, and you may want to stick with this rhythm, or you may not like the counting at all. But if you're open to it. Let's expand the in breath to 6 and the out breath to 8. If that feels too stressful, if it causes you any anxiety, just don't do it. You're welcome to mute me and just breathe for the next few moments if that feels right, or if it feels like it's okay. Let's try the in breath for 6 and the out breath for 8. And let's just see what happens. So let's take just a normal in breath and out breath. And then beginning to breathe in to the sound of my counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A little pause at the top. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale to 6. Exhale to 8. And now, if it feels right, continue counting. Inhale to 6 and exhale to 8. And just try it and see. Let's just sit together, counting quietly in our heads. When the mind wanders, or when the urge to move comes, just noticing that without needing to do anything, and continue the focus on the counting. If this way of counting fits for you. If it doesn't, you might prefer to drop the counting. You might prefer to breathe in long and breathe out long. So in the next few minutes of our practice together, I'm going to invite you to choose. You might want to count in 4, exhale 6, or count in 6, exhale 8 counting, or just breathe in and out. Maybe the extra long exhale doesn't suit you. So really tuning in as a practice in this moment, what fits for me, and just invite an attention as best you can in the next few minutes. If the body becomes intense or uncomfortable, and if the urge to move is required, then you move and come back as best you can, without judgment, with deep compassion. And if the mind wanders into fantasy of the future or something in the past, soon as you notice, you come back to this present moment, awareness of the breath, with tender gentleness, without judgment. Sometimes it helps if you wish to shift from the counting to still sustain long breathing, but Thich Nhat Hanh, the great Zen Buddhist monk, says, breathing in, I know I am breathing in. Breathing out, I know I am breathing out. So I invite you to continue your long, deep, slow breathing. And I'm going to read the entire breathing in and out poem from Thich Nhat Hanh in homage to a great teacher who dedicated his life to teaching breathing and meditation and was a social activist. So Thich Nhat Hanh says, Breathing in a long breath. I know I am breathing in a long breath. Breathing out a long breath. I know I am breathing out a long breath. Breathing in, I am aware of my whole body. Breathing out, I am aware of my whole body. Breathing in, I calm my body. Breathing out, I calm my body. Breathing in, I feel joyful. Breathing out, I feel joyful. Breathing in, I'm aware of my thoughts. Breathing out, I am aware of my thoughts. Breathing in, I observe the impermanent nature of life. Breathing out, I observe the impermanent nature of life. Breathing in, I let go. Breathing out, I let go. Breathing in, I let go. Breathing out, I let go. Breathing in, I let go. Breathing out, I let go. And in the last moment or so, allowing whatever emerges in your consciousness to just drift by, whether it's breath, thoughts, emotions, body sensations, sounds. Breathing in, I'm aware I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I'm aware I'm breathing out. And then 3 more breaths, just like this. And then when you're ready, opening your eyes, moving your hands, coming back to this moment. Keeping attuned, I invite you to keep attuned to your breath.